Hey guys, Jen here. I just finished a workout and I always feel really clear-headed after a workout. Working out, it's good stuff. I'm thinking through things and just feel really good when I'm done. So I was reflecting over a lot of the comments and encouragement and support that I got from the video that I posted yesterday. It's quite a long video. It's a 15-minute video, but it was just kind of sharing the journey to coming to Chicago and going back to Austin and my faith walk and all the things that that's meant, and just kind of being in a state of not exactly knowing what I'm doing right now. And some of the comments that I got, everyone was, again, really so nice. And a lot of comments were something to the effect of, hang in there, you're going to make it, or, you'll see your name in lights someday. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Growing in my faith, what that meant for me is that I had to come to the place that I accepted that maybe God's will for me in my life is not to be rich and famous. It's not, I'm not going to law of attraction it to happen or whatever. Maybe that's not his will for me. I've always thought I wanted to do something in that arena. So he's certainly given me the gifts to make that a possibility. But I remember once talking with my Bible study group and just saying, I am so scared that God just wants me to have a boring life. He wants me to be like a substitute teacher in a small town, with like a husband I don't find attractive or something like that. I know that probably sounds bad to say out loud, but I think subconsciously a lot of people think that about being a Christian or having your life follow as much obedience to the gospel, as you can, as he's given you the strength to do for that day. And this idea of identity and this idea of still arriving. I mean, I have to let that go. Maybe he doesn't have that plan for me. Maybe he, wants me to teach a Bible study in a small town, and that's what he wants me to do. It's not what I want. It's not what I want right now, but I'm constantly asking him, then, change my heart. If you don't want me to have this level of ambition or have this striving, I want to do what you want to do, because I'm not promised tomorrow. I start going, gangbusters again, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and positive thinking, and all of that is great, but at the end of the day, it's his will and not mine, and I have to find my identity in him. There's a Christian song out right now. Man, you start listening to Christian music, and then you listen to the regular radio, and you're like, whoa, this is heavy stuff. But there's a song that Chris Tomlin just put out. I don't think he wrote it, but it's called Good, Good Father. And the hook or the chorus of it is, you're a good, good father. That's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are. And I am loved by you. That's who I am. That's who I am. That's who I am. It gets me teary-eyed every time. Just the simplicity of, I'm not a video blogger. I'm not, my main identity is not even who I'm married to, not even, so much the family that I was born into. My true identity is a child of God. I've been adopted into sonship, and that's who I am. That's who I am. I am loved by him. That's who I am. And it's just it's so, in the same breath, I want to be like, yeah, but seriously, because I live in the world and it's so hard for that to be enough. I mean, what else is there really? We're all going to die. We can't take it with us. And so that's really all that there is. And yet it's almost too simple and too much sometimes for us to handle. So Of course, I appreciate everyone telling me like you'll make it or whatever. I know where they're coming from. And I'm not saying that I'm fully surrendered this aspect of my life. I mean, I still want, I want that. He's going to have to change my heart for me not to want excitement and new things and culture and, like people and learning and all this other stuff. And he wants me to, settle and stay put and, have a very certain cadence to my life. He's going to have to do that. And he can do anything. He created me. And that's another, point is that it is so easy to think that our gifts are our own. I mean, I know for the majority of my life, I thought somehow I had earned my gifts. I studied, so that's why I'm smart, or I exercise, so that's why, I'm in better shape, or whatever it is. It's as if I earned it. And I'm forgetting that he gives me every single breath. So it's, it's like you don't want to be off on, I still want to be able to live in the world, but like keep the proper perspective of like, he created me. I didn't create myself. And he gets to decide if I breathe tomorrow. So how much sense does it make for me to just pursue my own will based on my feelings? And again, that part of me is not dead, but it was just something that I really thought, this concept of our identity, whether I make $1 million or I become famous or I don't, or, I just end up caring for someone in my family and, very few people know who I am. I'm still the same person to God. Like, he can't love me anymore. And that's something that is like so hard for me to wrap my brain around, because it's a love unlike anything that we can understand. So I think that's why it gets so like convoluted. It's like, I don't understand that unconditional love. I don't understand how I can't make you like me more. I've been trained over my whole life that if I do something more, people will like me more. But it's not like that with God. And at the end of the day, it's just me and him. So it was just another deep life thought that I wanted to share with you guys, that I've got to be okay now, because if I'm not okay now, I'm not going to be okay if I get a bunch of money or if I get it, international travel show. I'm still that same person. And now is the time to practice the skills that I want to be able to carry forward in my life, the skills of peacefulness, the skills of turning to him, of being humble, of being gracious. I need to work on that now, because all we have is the now. So something that's really hard for people to get around. It's really hard for us not to feel better about ourselves if we've accomplished a goal, or sometimes even feel better about the people that are in our life. Sometimes people have become more worthy in my eyes, according to accomplishments or something like that. I'm just being honest. I hope I'm not like that anymore, but for sure it's like, oh wow, you're CEO now? Well, I didn't realize you were so important. And at the end of the day, who wants that? Like, who wants to be liked for your job? I don't. So that's just really what I wanted to talk about today. And I hope that resonates with someone. Like, to God, you can't make him love you more. Nothing you can do can make him love you more. And nothing you do can make him love you less. It's mind-blowing. So think about that. I'd love to hear your comments. Leave them below. I am going to go take on the rest of the day. And remember to drink water and exercise, all right? I'll see you next time. Bye.